Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. The Roller Expo progression event just went live. This one will be here for 2 days, so until the 16th of the January, and we're gonna have some rewards here. I will go into the list really quickly. On level 1 we will get some roller season tokens basically for free, so I really recommend always taking those season tokens up here. The next levels are pretty much all useless. It's those miners that we can always get inside of the progression events all the time. So basically you already have these miners by now. I highly doubt that anyone still doesn't have the Berg Edge in all of those variations here. Probably you have it 5 times by now. Then we get useless bonus power. And the next rewards are not really too crazy neither. The only thing I see here that's really good is the season tokens actually. You get 100 and 200 down here, and all of the miners have relatively low bonus power, except maybe this one with 1% and the nano node extractor here on 24 with 1%. But even the main reward on level 25, the Pentantoid, it has 12p in power, so this is actually pretty good, but the bonus power is really questionable actually for such a high tier miner. So even if I had the currency to progress through the progression event, I probably would skip on this one. I'm just being brutally honest. I always try to avoid you guys to spend money into something that I think is not long-term or future-oriented, so I would skip on the progression event. Let's see the other stuff that's ongoing, because technically if you would be able to get the Pentantoid twice, then you could make it an actually good miner with 30p in power and also with around 2% bonus power. But there's a catch to this that they don't tell you, because the Pentantoid itself cannot be sold. So even if you would get all of the rewards here and you will get the Pentantoid once, then you have basically no chance for now to get a second copy of this to actually merge it to level 2. So you would need to wait a lot of time until this one comes into a sale so that you could potentially get a second copy and make it a good one. So that's another reason to basically skip on the event. There is another thing ongoing, which was the Monday sale, and this is what an actual good sale looks like. This is a really good example. This one was sold out really quickly, so when you are watching the video you will not have a chance. This was ongoing yesterday. You will not have the chance to actually buy one of those, but you have an idea for the next sale. If stuff sells really quick, then the chance is that they are actually really good and that they are good for new players, because they are actually something you can afford, and then you could put it in your room and you will get here 2% bonus power. The base mining power might not be that high, but also the El Monstro was only like 4 Rollertoken if I saw it correctly, so this was really cheap. The Electric Vibe was a little bit more expensive, but also it has almost 1p in power, so that was pretty good. And the Crypto Cook Bounder, this one is super good actually with 3p in power and 2% of bonus power. So you could have actually purchased this one, but of course there was only 100 in stock. So those sales, you need to be kinda fast and you need to analyze them really quickly if they are worth it or not, and then you need to basically FOMO purchase those ones, otherwise they are basically gone. So in the case of a good sale, you need to be really quick. There's a race tournament ongoing that is a pay-to-win race, so I'm not going too much into detail about this one. You would need to purchase a lot of Rollertoken to actually compete against people that are already a little bit bigger than your account, so it's very unlikely and I would not recommend to actually participate in this. There's some of the race tournaments that are ultra good, and then there's those ones you should just avoid. And we have another thing ongoing, the Expo Craft, and the only thing I'm gonna say here is no. Just don't even click on the crafting offer. Don't look at this. It's just not worth it. They are really bad. The even the page knows, and it just refreshed itself by me not clicking anything crazy. So this is just a really good example of stuff you should avoid. They cannot be sold. They have a very low mining power, and they cost, I don't know, a lot of money for the little that they give. So this is a big no and a big red flag. Just don't do this. Don't do it to yourself and your wallet basically. At this point I want to say a big thank you to all of you guys. We broke through 400 subscribers. This is totally insane. I didn't expect this at all when I started to make content again. We also, in the new video from Zero to Mining Hero, already got more than 100 views, and it's been less than 24 hours. Your engagement is absolutely crazy, and I love that you guys support my channel so much and that the content is actually useful to you. And I think that we can grow really quickly together. You guys motivate me, I motivate you. This is a win-win situation basically. Also, thank you so much for participating in the vote from 1 month ago. We have here the type of Rollercoin content that's most useful for you, and gameplay and strategies was winning by now. So I really appreciate that. The feedback that you are giving me will help actually to improve the content. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. It's really fun to be able to communicate with all of you in the comments. So if you have any questions, just leave them down below like always. And I see you in the next one. Bye.